The DJI Osmo Action 6 is creating a massive buzz across the tech community, and if the latest leaks are even half true, this tiny camera could change the way we capture the world forever. For years, GoPro has owned the action camera scene. But DJI seems ready to step up and take the crown with a device that combines next-generation technology, creative freedom, and raw cinematic power in one sleek design. The leaks and insider reports coming out over the last few weeks point toward a major leap in both hardware and intelligence, with DJI apparently moving beyond its safe zone and building something revolutionary for creators, vloggers, athletes, and filmmakers. The Osmo Action 6 is rumored to come with a massive 1.1-inch CMOS sensor, which is a clear step up from the Action 5 Pro's 1.3-inch sensor. That might sound like a small difference, but it's huge when it comes to capturing more light, richer color depth, and sharper detail, especially in low-light situations where most action cameras struggle. Imagine filming a night ride through downtown Los Angeles or capturing the golden glow of a desert sunset. And instead of muddy shadows and crushed blacks, you get crisp, vibrant, lifelike footage straight out of the camera. And here's where it gets even crazier. Multiple leaks have suggested that DJI could introduce a variable aperture, something like f2.0 to f4.0, which would be a first in action camera history. That means this tiny device could automatically adjust how much light it lets in, just like a real professional camera lens. Bright beach day? It stops down to f4 for perfect exposure. Evening cityscape? It opens up to f2 for that dreamy cinematic glow. No action cam has ever done that, and if DJI pulls it off, this could become a game changer, not just for casual creators, but for professionals who want flexibility in every shooting condition without carrying bulky gear. Combine that innovation with DJI's already impressive RockSteady 5.0 stabilization, and you've got a system that makes every shot look like it was filmed on a gimbal, even if you're sprinting, snowboarding, or diving headfirst into the ocean. But power doesn't stop at the optics. According to leaks from Notebook Check and Tech Radar, the Osmo Action 6 will supposedly support 8K video recording at 30 frames per second, 4K at 120 FPS, and 1080p at 240 FPS, giving creators ultra-smooth slow-motion capability at cinematic quality. That means every drop of water, every turn, every explosion of dust during a mountain trail will be captured in stunning, crystal-clear detail. It's almost hard to believe a camera this small could deliver those specs, but DJI has consistently proven that it knows how to push hardware limits. The rumored 10-bit color and cinematic log 2 profile would allow professionals to color grade their footage with incredible depth and accuracy, giving that filmic look that used to require expensive cameras and lenses. The footage coming from this could easily rival much larger mirrorless setups. Another big upgrade that creators have been begging for is battery life, and DJI might finally deliver with a 1250 mAh battery, a significant boost over previous models, promising up to 4 hours of recording time in 4K. If true, that would crush GoPro's battery endurance and solve one of the biggest frustrations for outdoor adventurers and vloggers. And early testers have hinted at better heat management, meaning less chance of the camera shutting down mid-shoot. DJI seems to have engineered better cooling layers inside the body, which would be crucial for shooting long 8K clips without overheating. The leaks also show some intriguing design changes. The body seems a bit more refined and robust, with improved grip texture, slightly larger front and rear touchscreens, and a sleeker interface that feels more intuitive and smartphone-like. There's talk of improved waterproofing up to 20 meters without needing a case, which makes it perfect for divers and swimmers. The lens housing also appears to use reinforced glass with better scratch resistance and anti-fog coating. But what's really exciting is how DJI is apparently integrating AI and connectivity features that make this camera feel like a smart device rather than just a recording tool. It's rumored to feature AI-powered scene detection that automatically adjusts color, white balance, and stabilization modes depending on what you're filming: water, sky, motion, or people. That means the camera learns and optimizes your settings for you, leaving you free to just focus on your shot. There's even talk about Garmin and Apple Watch connectivity, letting users track heart rate, altitude, and GPS data, then overlay it directly onto their footage through the DJI Mimo 3.0 app. That's the kind of smart, integrated experience no other camera company offers right now. And speaking of the app, it's reportedly getting a major overhaul with a new AI editor that can automatically pick your best shots, match them with music, and create share-ready clips within minutes. That's a dream come true for creators who want to shoot, cut, and post while they're still on location, without ever touching a computer. Then comes the question everyone's asking: when is it coming and how much will it cost? Reliable sources suggest DJI is targeting a launch window between late October and early November 2025, perfectly timed for the holiday season. And the rumored price? Around $329 in the US, which is shockingly competitive considering GoPro's flagships still sit closer to $450. If that pricing holds true, it's going to cause serious disruption in the market. DJI knows what it's doing, offering pro-level features at a price that attracts both professionals and newcomers. It's not just a camera anymore. It's a statement. A statement that DJI wants to dominate the adventure, travel, and creative camera world completely. And the value it promises is unmatched. A bigger sensor, smarter aperture, AI control, 8K resolution, and a battery that outlasts everything else in its class. For vloggers, travelers, and tech enthusiasts across the US, this could become the must-have gadget of the year. Just imagine the real-world possibilities. A travel vlogger recording waterfalls in Iceland could now film 8K slow-motion shots with perfect depth of field control, creating footage that looks straight out of a documentary. A biker in California could capture 4 continuous hours of rugged trails while tracking live stats on screen. A diver exploring coral reefs could shoot in vivid color, with perfect exposure even as light fades underwater. And a filmmaker could finally shoot cinematic B-roll handheld without a gimbal, all with one palm-sized camera. The creativity potential is endless, and that's exactly what makes this leak so exciting. Of course, skeptics are cautious, because implementing a variable aperture in a waterproof compact body is an engineering challenge of epic proportions. But DJI's history of innovation in drones and cameras shows that if anyone can pull it off, it's them. And if they do, it'll mark the biggest leap forward for action cameras since 4K recording became mainstream. There's even talk that DJI's new Cinematic Log 2 profile could deliver up to 14 stops of dynamic range, rivaling professional cinema cameras, while the advanced noise reduction system could ensure crystal clarity even in dim light. The microphones are also rumored to be upgraded with better directional pickup and wind reduction, something outdoor creators will absolutely love. Every small detail points toward a product designed with creators in mind. Stronger magnetic mounts for faster swapping, smarter voice control, dual touchscreens for flexible shooting angles, and a UI that responds faster than ever. DJI isn't just chasing specs. It's building an ecosystem that feels effortless and creative, where hardware and software merge seamlessly. And that's why the Osmo Action 6 feels different. It's not just an update, it's evolution. It's the camera that listens to what creators actually need. So as we wait for the official announcement, excitement keeps building. If the final version includes even most of these rumored features, the large sensor, the variable aperture, the insane stabilization, 8K resolution, AI optimization, and that incredible price, this camera won't just compete with GoPro. It'll redefine the action camera category entirely. DJI is clearly sending a message. The future of compact filmmaking isn't about limits, it's about freedom. Freedom to shoot longer, brighter, sharper, and smarter. Freedom to create cinematic stories without carrying heavy gear. Freedom to explore, record, and share your world with stunning clarity. And that's what makes the Osmo Action 6 not just another gadget, but potentially the most exciting creative tool of 2025. So whether you're a professional filmmaker chasing perfection, an athlete documenting your next challenge, or simply someone who loves capturing every adventure in the most beautiful way possible, this little camera might just change everything you thought was possible in an action